Y'all, how bad does my hair look? Okay, whatever. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Malia, also known as Isla. I'm here with another video for you, boo 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 boo. So I kind of just had like a mental breakdown, but it was very much needed. I am not mad that I had it because I woke up today and just all this stuff, you know, our 3D physical reality, we can get thrown a lot of things that you know, like my last video that make us waver. Y'all, my videos are for myself as well, understand that. So, you know, things may happen and they make us kind of like, you know, we start to doubt that, you know, anything is working out for us, or we start to feel discouraged or defeated or whatever the case may be. That's kind of the feeling I was feeling, but it wasn't like I'm like to my wits end of it or whatever. It was more so I was just talking out loud to God. Why do I feel like there's no progress? Like, why do I feel like I'm not making any progress? I feel like I've been in the same position. I feel like I haven't really been living my life to the fullest since like 2021. And it's 2025 now, and it's like my everyday consists of the same thing over and over and over and over again. And I'm like, I'm really truly working towards what I'm, you know, striving for, what I want, my dream. I'm putting in the work, and I'm like, God, why do I feel like I'm not seeing like the results? And you know, I like to talk out loud because that's when I can sense my higher self, the God within me, communicating back to me and answering that for me. So I was just feeling like that, and I was like, Malia, I just had a thought, and it's like, you know that there is always movement. There, even when it seems as though there is no movement, there is always movement. It may not be, you know, as accelerated, but there is continuous movement, and it's like, okay, I do know that I am putting the work in, so I know that I am moving forward. It may not be as fast or, you know, moving the speed that I want it to be, but it is happening. And you know, I kind of got I got reminded about that. I'm like, yes, that's true. I understand there's always movement. So if someone needed to hear that, just, you may feel as though there's no movement, but trust and believe. As long as you're living, there is movement. Things are getting like, hey, whatever as long as you are putting in the work and you are making the effort, trust and believe there is movement, and you are continuously taking those baby steps along the way. And it's best that we do that instead of just trying to jump full force and, you know, and anyway, so that was kind of like what I was reminded. It's like, cool, I understand that. And then I was like, okay, well, God, can you let me know, what do I need to do to accelerate this motion? What help me to be one with you, because I know that that is the answer, and to help me not worry about all of this 3D stuff, that, you know, to create the stability and the peace that I want. God, help me to, and I was like, God, help me to be one with you. Like, help me, God, show me how to be one with you, to where I can just be at peace and just fully trust. Help me. And I was just praying for the assistance, like, just help me. I will do the work, just guide me, because I don't have to beg for, you know, because God is here right now. And it's like, I knew that. I'm like, I was just sitting here talking like, please just show me what I need to do. What do I need to work on? Like, I would just want to be one, because I had saw this post, one of my IG friends, she had posted her quote on her coffee, like the little message, and it said, I screenshotted it. Let me pull up exactly what it said so I can say the right one. It said, trust creates peace. And it really is just straight like that. Trusting creates peace. If you truly trust in your creator and your source, whoever you choose to be one with, as long as you fully trust them, that should be peaceful enough for you. That should bring you enough peace that you need. And I'm looking at the snow like blow right across my window right in front of me. I might have to start doing my little sit down talks here. I don't know. But yeah, and I even went to sleep praying on that, like, God, just help me, God, because I know I trust you. Help me defeat these things within me that are making me feel as though I can't trust you, as though I know better, because man, I'm supposed to be here just living my life. Like, help me to release control. I needed to, and I'm just praying, like, God, help me. Like, I don't want to feel like I have to have this control or have my hands on it so much. Like, and like, it's so much easier said than actually done. If you are a person that, baby, I know I'm a control freak. I know I like to be in charge. I know I like to know when, what, where, and how things are happening. That's just me. And it's like, if you're going to trust and be one with God, you have to really seriously let that go. You have to release it. If you know what's good for you, you have to. But yeah, so that's kind of what I was praying on. That's just a background. Hopefully, understand we're getting somewhere. So, as I'm cooking, I was vlogging for my main channel because I am snowed in at the moment. So I was just vlogging, and I turned the camera off, and while I was just having that whole spill, just talking to God, y'all, I see my cat jump from either this cage or my top of my dresser, and she just plops on the floor, and I could see that was unusual. It wasn't her usual. I walk over, I see she starts crying. I can see she's kind of in, something's wrong. So, and I'm already, going through my emotions with what I'm feeling, and then my baby girl, she's hurt. Like, I don't know what just happened. So she's crying, but she's fine. But just the fact that I know something is wrong, like she hurt her leg or somewhere, that sparked it. I was out in the living room floor, sitting there, and I just started praying. I was like, God, please, God. Like, I just broke down. Like, couldn't even really say anything. Like, I just broke down because I just felt so defeated. I'm like, I'm already feeling how I'm feeling like I'm not making any progress, feeling as though I am not moving forward. And then the next thing, like, this is like it was like a 13th reason type shit. Like, I'm feeling this way, and then my cat, she's injured on top of all this. Like, while I'm in the midst of those emotions, this happens, and I'm like, bro, my baby is hurt now. And I just broke down. When I tell you, I just sat there and then just felt 2 fat ass tears drop out of my eyes. And once them tears dropped, I'm like, girl, you needed that. And once those 2 tears hit the ground, I'm like, I know God heard that. I know my angels, I know my ancestors, I know my whole team, my lineage behind me, I know they felt that, and they know how they heard my heart. They hear what's going on. I didn't even have to say anything. I knew that was enough. And literally, as soon as I'm talking about this, y'all, the sun is starting to shine and creep up in the corner. So that happens. I cry. Mind you, I haven't cried in a while. I needed to get that out my system, obviously. I pull myself together. Immediately, Cleopatra, she starts walking like normal. She got a little limp to her, but she just had to walk it off a little bit. So then she started jumping on shit she ain't never jumped on before. I'm like, oh, wow, okay. My mindset, it was just like a overwhelming sense of peace. And I was like, wow. Like, all I could say was, wow. I know that was God just really stepping in and just showing me. It really, really needed that moment. And everything, when I tell you, just worked out. I was like, wow. I was sitting here asking God to show me how to be one with you, to give me some peace. And obviously, all those thoughts and overwhelmingness and Cleo, all that had to happen for me to get to this moment. Confirmation. I don't know if y'all just heard that, but that's the process that needed to happen for me to be like, okay, there we go. Like, I needed that moment. I needed that release of emotion to get that built up, because we can sit here and when we're trying to change our reality, change our mindset, we know we may feel a little bit, but we're ignoring that thing, and that was just a moment where I got overwhelmed with what I'm trying to ignore or block out, and I needed to cleanse that out of my system. And doing that, it just made me feel so much better, because it reminded me that, hey, you're okay. There's always movement. God is within you, and you cannot, everything is going to be okay as long as you continue to trust. Because, baby, once I saw Cleo was hurt, I literally was like, God, please, God, please, God. I said, God, fill my baby with love. Heal her. Heal this injury, God. Like, I was just, like, literally pouring the God within me, like, matching that with her. Because I'm like, my baby's going to feel better. And I knew she was going to feel better, because I wasn't accepting any other thing. And then it just worked out. And it's like, I know that things are always going to work out for me. And that was just a moment where I had to remind myself, like, it's okay, guys. If you need to cry, if you have a moment and you need to crash out a little bit, cleanse those emotions, do that. Do that. Because I was feeling so down. I went to sleep not really feeling the best. Woke up, like, you know, just really focused on where I was, like, you know, unstable, because things were popping up, triggering those emotions for me. And I just had to come back and reconnect with God. So I really don't know what the overall message of this is. I just really knew I had to come up here and share this with y'all, because I needed that crash out moment, because it was like a reminder, like, okay, girl, you're good. Like, you're good. Trust, let go of the control, release the control. I feel like that part is really easier said than done. It's so much easier to just like the people, but it's like, bro, when you so used to being hands-on and feeling as though you have to, like, you know, step in and consistently show up for yourself over and over and over again. Yes, that's true, but understand, you can do that in a relaxed state. It doesn't need to be so pressured, because that's what God is for. God is, if you worship, or if you believe that your God is one that provides, is loving, will never let you down, then, and that's what you're one with, and that's what your core truth beliefs are, you will be fine. But if you are, you know, you believe that your God is going to put you through or you just are doubtful of your God and the way that you just speak upon and the way that you act, you have to move and act like, I know God got this. And that just sparked another thing in my brain as well, where I have to move like I know that God has it handled for me. It's bigger than me. Like, I'm just quite literally here to enjoy the ride. Like, I don't have to be so hands-on. Whatever I say I want, it's gonna happen. And just trusting that everything is going to happen in divine timing, and being grateful for where I'm at and what I have in this moment. And yeah, that's what I just had to come up here and share with you guys, because I'm drinking some hot lemon water. I really needed that, y'all. I really needed it today, because I'm gonna spend the rest of my day finishing my vlog and just really being one with myself, and really just connecting with that God within me, so that I can be at peace. So yeah, that's all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. I hope that someone needed to hear this. Just keep going. You are loved, and trust and believe that you are here for a reason. And if you're here and you're living, God created you and God is within you. You just have to find that God within you, reach out and be open to connecting with God, the oneness, whatever you choose to believe. I just always say God because those are my personal beliefs, and that which just comes out of my mouth. So God, the universe, the source, they are all the same thing. Just connecting with one and just relaxing your mind. I feel like we just get so overstimulated, we get so caught up, and you just have to stop yourself in your tracks when you're getting, so overwhelmed, and remind yourself of your center, which is God, which is love, which is peace, and just go back to that And if you need to go through the emotions, shed a few tears to get there, then so be it. But it's worth it. Just, yeah, that's all I have to say. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye. Wait, no, that's not what I say. I have to keep correcting myself because I'm used to my other channel. Until next time, you guys, I'll see you then. Bye.